What is up, YouTube? Senkara here, and if you are enjoying this series, then please subscribe and hit that bell icon for more. Let's get started. Okay, where were we? Right, so Grace and Anna have just met. Interlude, Anna in Wonderland. Oh, that's right, that's right. So I think this is actually from Anna's perspective, which is gonna be interesting. Dear Diary, I found him. Yep, definitely Anna. It was beautiful. It was like fate. It was fate. As soon as I came to the city, I caught his scent in the air. Okay, I expected creepy, but alright, alright. A little, but mostly I smelled homeless people and gasoline. Fair enough. Why did you go all the way out here, Jack? You love nature, the smell of pines. Where we grew up, that's true, I do like nature. The city is not nice. I was ready to spend weeks looking for you, Jack. Or months, years if I had to. I even got a job at the hospital here. They're unstaffed, so it was easy. Ah, that's how she got it, alright. But there you were, in the first store I went to. I didn't even go in to look for you. Fate, fate, fate. But you were a little strange. Surely you recognized me. I haven't changed that much, have I? I mean, it's been a while, and I have tried to make myself pretty for you, in every way I can think of. But you knew it was me, right? In every way you can think of? I knew it was you. You haven't forgotten me. Were you pretending? Playing a game? Yes, that must be it. Well, I'd love to wait and see what you are doing, dear. But I've been a patient girl for far too long. Alright, okay. I mean, we knew she was crazy, so it's not unexpected. Dear Diary, Friday. Jack Friday. Oh, right. I knew he changed his name to that, but it's just so funny, isn't it? We'll have it changed back, Jack. For when we're married. When the real one to follow my first name. I want the real one to follow my first name. Jack Friday. It made me giggle when I saw it on your... when I saw it in your employee records, darling. I just had a peek, nothing more. Just to see where you live. Ah. I wanted to follow you home at first, but then I thought, hey, wouldn't it be insanely romantic if the next time I saw you, we lived right next to each other? Romantic's a word, not the one I would use, but it's a word. I know you're playing your little game of you don't know me anymore, but that's not too much, is it? Being neighbors? You won't be angry, right? Even if it makes you angry, I have to at least do this, right? I can't wait anymore. I'm tired of being by myself. I've waited this long already. I've prepared for you so much. Maybe you won't be mad. Please don't be mad. Please. P.S. One other thing, darling. The street where you live isn't a terrible part of town. Run down and cheap and even dangerous. I haven't been here for long, but I think that's right. Is that part of your game too? And working in a store? That must be it as well. Someone like you would never work there. Oh, she's right. Instead, you should be a... Gosh, I can't even imagine that. And isn't that perfect? I don't want you working anywhere. I want you all for me. Stay-at-home dad? I could vibe that, I suppose. Dear Diary. The street is worse than I thought. Gosh, the smell. You really know... Do you really know what you're doing, Jack? No, no. I shouldn't doubt you. I know. The rent is cheap, at least. Very cheap. But more important than that or anything else, there was a vacancy right next door to your apartment. I can't wait to move in. We'll be neighbors. I'll see so much of you, it will make me drunk. Okay. This is weird. Dear Diary, what a beautiful what? Oh. She means the apartment, not the bathroom. Got it. I said this to the landlord when I brought my things here. He thought I was complaining. He said I should have checked out the apartment before I rented it. He's an idiot. There could be a swarm of rats or roaches living in the apartment. Or crack addicts, for that matter. Well, there was a crack addict. And I wouldn't give a darn. But still, I can't keep it dirty forever. I have to practice my homemaking skills. Time to make this dump a home. Oh boy, love a girl who can clean, am I right? Dear Diary, just back from a quick jog, gotta stay in shape. And the brownies are just about done. I know, I should have kept an eye on them. But I've been doing this for long enough, you know? The brownies are perfect. Not burnt, not raw, just right. Can you have raw brownies? That's not the word I would use, but alright. I hope he likes them. I don't like brownies, I'm sorry. But I'm sure Grace will like them. She's gonna kill Grace. Jack. I don't know if I can go on. Who is this girl? I'm the one for you. The only one for you. And yet you... I know this is part of your plan, but you didn't have to do it this way. Why are you being so cruel? I have work now. I don't care. I'll go sleep. Aww, now I feel bad for Anna, but she's kind of psychotic. Dear Diary, I cried all the bad feelings out. Things don't seem nearly as bad now. Jack is testing me, so I have to show him. I have what it takes. This is nothing at all. I can do this. Yeah, you go, Anna. I should not be rooting for you. Dear Diary, I met her today. Grace. I hope she doesn't get in the way. She's a sweet girl. But she's clumsy. She dropped a plate, my plate too, of cookies, and there were cookies and broken pieces of porcelain everywhere. I'm pretty clumsy too, I guess. I cut myself on a shard when I tried to pick it up. But I suppose Jack likes clumsy. Jack came in just as I got cut. He must have sensed I was hurt. He's so caring. There was a lot of blood for a wound so small. The blood reminded me of that time. It always does. I showed it to Jack. Oh. Whatever that time is, that must be why Jack's so afraid of blood. He looked like he was going to vomit. Great acting, Jack. I love you. Oh, so she doesn't know that he's scared of blood. Dear Diary, I've gotten better at playing along with Jack's little game. I see him a lot more now, everywhere I go. Nearly half of those times I'm not even trying to make our paths cross. Fate. Fate or hanging out with his girlfriend would probably do it too, but okay. I'm also seeing Grace a lot more. She's always asking me to go somewhere with her, or to chat, and she's always coming over to my apartment without Jack. She's become a real bother, honestly. But I act nice. That girl tells me things about Jack after all. I really don't like that. Don't tell her about me. Though of course, she doesn't know anything about him that I don't. That's because she doesn't really know Jack. But now I know what he's pretending to be like. I told Grace that he has amnesia. Oh, he told Grace that he has amnesia. It's a little unoriginal, Jack, don't you think? That's okay, though. She believes you. That dumb little... Jeez. Dear Diary, I'm troubled. I'm starting to think that Jack is not pretending. What if he really has forgotten all about me? No, I can't have that. I need a sign, Jack. Just one little sign, so that I know you remember. One sign. Anything is fine. And then she realizes. Dear Diary, Jack doesn't remember me. I'm pretty sure of it now. He doesn't remember anything. Darn. But that's a good thing. He hasn't been acting cold on purpose. Oh, that's true. I'll give his memory a little jog, and that'll be that. Good as new. But this also means that he's serious about that Grace girl. We can't have that. No, no. I'm starting to see her true colors. She's a filthy seductress, all right. I wouldn't call her that. She's also an idiot. She invited me for dinner tomorrow at her apartment, their apartment, her and Jack's apartment, the apartment they're sharing together, without me. I mean, you're in the same building, isn't that enough? No? Okay. August 16. Oh, this must be Jack again. Terrible day. Really awkward. Anna was hovering around me all day. I swear she was here for Mork. then 2 shifts. How the bell does that work? A lot of spelling mistakes. I couldn't write at all. What is going on with this chapter? Oh no, she's only gonk now. Gonk droid? And it's after midnight, but I guess I should mark this as the 17th, then, not the 16th. Oh, who cares? Now I have to write in the dark, but that's think. I don't see it being a problem. So not long after, did I write about Amma came to see me at the store that one time. Yeah, I did. Oh no. Not long after that, Grace invited Anna over for dinner. Has it always been this bad at the spelling, or have I just not noticed? What the hell? She could have gone before asking it. She could have told me before asking Emma. Not that I would have said no. I didn't have an excuse to say no. But I mean, she only told me about the dinner a few hours before it. That's a bit annoying, true. Maybe, okay, I'm gonna go into my own headcanon and say that he's bad at spelling because it's either midnight, it's dark, or he's on drugs of some sort. Medical drugs, not meth. That's my excuse for this monstrosity. Yes, I was preparing for a really relaxed ironing, and all of a sudden Grace says we should start making dinner. And oh no, I forgot to tell you, Jack. I shouldn't be so bitter and childish. People forget, it happens. She didn't mean anything bad by it. It still rubbed me the wrong way though, I get that. Anna was going to invade my home and be there for hours. And I am pretty sure I had every right to be angry about it. No, I'm sure. I should have sent her packing. There's not even an apostrophe in sent. Why is that there? The first time I saw her. And then when she moved in next to us. And a million times after that. I should have. The fault is mine. Oh yeah, dimmer. The food tastes amazing, Jack. Thanks, I barely made anything. Oh, chapter 4, goodbye. Oh dear, that's ominous. Thanks, I barely made anything. Nice. That's not true, is it? You're in charge of the rice. Yeah, the rice. It ended up mushy. I think it's delicious. Anna ate it like it was the tastiest thing in the world, and that's really sweet and all, but an idea popped into my mind. If I bore her... Oh, right. I thought he meant like childbearing. I have no idea why. If I bore her, she might leave early. Yeah, that won't work. Thanks. But the chicken is much better. And it's incredible how you can make anything decent in the oven we have, Grace. Oh, don't talk about the oven, Jack. It's embarrassing. I'll bet you never even seen a greasier one. I'll bet you've never even seen a greasier oven, Anna. I swear. I tried to clean it, but nothing works. I don't know what the previous owners did to make it that dirty. And that's not even the biggest problem, is it? You said. Yes. The light in the oven barely works. And don't even get me started on the heating. It's so sketchy. Yeah, all of that. And you still managed to make something this good. Aw, isn't she great? What do you say, Anna? It's tasty. It reminds me of home. Have you tried remembering what home was like, Jack? I swallowed, choked, and got... What's with that all of a sudden? Anna smiled and went on eating. I was just wondering. No, I have not tried to remember what home was like. I don't see why I'd have to. I'm fine without it. Alright. It's a shame, though. Tough. Jack? Yeah? What is it, Grace? I'm with Anna on this one. You are? Yes. Well, don't be. Even after you said you were fine with me deciding what goes on in my head? I'm trying to think of what's best for you. That's right, you can't spend your life running away from the past. Face it now, be a man. It's not healthy to lock so much of yourself away. It can't be. You have to agree, Jack. I didn't reply. I was eviscerating a chicken drumstick. Okay. Anna, I didn't tell you this, but at night, at least once a week, Jack... That's enough! I banged my fist on the table, then was immediately ashamed that I'd lost my temper. But I couldn't back down. This has got to do with me and me only. Stay the hell out of it, both of you. Do you understand? Why are you so... it's no good. I'd never gotten this angry before. I needed to be alone. I walked off to another room, but that didn't help. I could still hear their murmurs and their whispering. They were talking about me. I dressed in a hurry and teleported to the next room. Huh? What are you going out, Jack? I nodded. Have fun. Wait, don't go. I'm sorry I keep insisting so much. You know I'm trying to help, right? Yeah. Then please don't be mad. I couldn't stop being angry. It was stronger than me. Can you do just one thing for me? Just so I know I did all I could. Do what? Can you say you're fine with... No, please say that you don't want to remember. Can you do that for me? Of course. I hesitated longer than I thought I would. Suddenly it struck me. I was being childish as hell. But in the end, my anger and stubbornness won over. I don't want to remember. There, are you happy now? I wanted things to stay as they were. That's all I ever wanted, for nothing to change. Because for once, I was happy. With Grace, yes, I support that. Well, I'm sorry. You should be. Ooh, rough. I walked out. By the time I came back, Grace was gone. Oh, where'd she go? She comes back, we'll make this right. Poor Grace. August 17. I came back hours later, after a little drinking and a lot of pointless wandering. The apartment was empty. Her things were gone. But I only realized that after I read the letter. The letter was on the table, next to our half-finished dinner. There was a key next to the letter too. Her key to the apartment. I remember the letter word for word, so why don't I write it down here? Wouldn't that be fun? Well, fun's not the word I'd use, but I would like to know. Jack, it said, I can't stay with you anymore. You're only going to make yourself more miserable, and I can't help you. I can't watch you do this to yourself. I pray there's someone who can help you like I couldn't, and I hope you'll be happy. Goodbye. No. Grace didn't need to sign the message. I would have recognized those neat letters anywhere. You know, yanderes have a really good, like, copying handwriting ability. Just saying. I'd seen that same handwriting during our brief year together on dozens, if not hundreds of little notes. Shift schedules, reminders to buy snacks or milk, things like that. There were, in fact, at least half a dozen of the yellow post-its she used still around the apartment, which means that Anna could have replicated it. Seeing them hurt. Though I suppose this is in his diary, so he would know if it was Anna or not. There were a lot of other things Grace hadn't taken with her too. Socks, pants, a few undershirts, a scarf. Interesting. One pair of shoes. A sweater she really liked too. Okay, no, this must be Anna. She would have worn the sweater while napping in the evening. It was all evidence of how much of a hurry she'd been in to get away from me. That can't be right. Now I know better. Yeah, see? That's okay. I was worried there for a minute. I really like Grace. Morning, everyone. The patients all greet her. I do too. Well. She teleports closer. I'm happy to see you've finally stopped being Mr. Grumpy. Well, you know. Do you feel better? Does the leg still hurt? I'm a little better, I guess. At peace. That's great. You'll be up on your feet in no time, I'm sure. Free to come back home. Come? I laugh like hell. Ha ha ha. That's how hell laughs, trust me. Anna probably doesn't see what's so funny. She smiles vacantly. I guess she does love me in her own way. It doesn't matter though. Remembering the pain she caused me has given me conviction. My heart is set on killing her. I don't know anymore. I don't really want to kill her. Oh, I forgot the fact she's a demon, but she's a really sweet demon. August 18. My health is vastly improving. Doctor's words, those. And I feel it. Your spelling has improved too, so that's a plus. I don't wake up at night so much anymore, choking on pain. And I don't get so angry anymore that I have to chew my own fingers so I don't end up shouting. I really am at peace. I know what to do, and I know I have to do it. I feel like I don't have a choice in the matter. I'm a train going down a set of tracks at a few 100 miles per hour, no turns, no brakes. Whatever happens will happen. It's strangely calming. For now, I'll keep on riding. I know a good point to stop. Interesting. After Grace left, I spent that first night alone on the kitchen floor. Alright, sure. It was where my legs happened to give in under me. After hours of walking back and forth in the apartment. I had paced around like a caged animal, looking under pillows and carpets, poking my head in closets. I don't know why. Maybe she was playing hide and seek. Maybe I thought I'd find her there. Hide and seek is a fun game after all. She loved to play it all the time. I woke up in the afternoon with a blanket over me. I thought that Grace had done it, that she'd come back. She hadn't. I guess it must have been Anna. How did Anna get in the apartment? Did you leave the door unlocked, or did she steal the key? I didn't go to work. I didn't eat. I don't remember drinking any water, but I must have. I must have slept a lot too. It turned out I needed Grace more than I thought I did. Nah, that makes sense. Certainly more than she needed me. I was all alone that day, that night, and the day after too. Right up until the evening. That's when she made her move. The demon. The windows were closed, the blinds were drawn. It must have been stuffy and hot in the apartment. I lay on the couch shivering. I held to my chest the sweater Grace had left. I was about to slip into uncomfortable sleep when the front door opened. My heart skipped a beat before the sight of the person coming in disappointed me. That's a lovely dress, though. Hello? Jack? I stared at her. What's wrong? Stare. She tried to get me to talk, but I was not in a talking mood. Eventually she found the letter on the table, pretended to find it. Oh, Jack. Oh, darling. Go away. You're hurt, I know. She's terrible, isn't she? To have hurt you so badly. The sweater was soft against my skin. It smelled of her. I know, she's awful. Let me help. She brought her hand near to my face. I turned my head away. I'm the one who can make you happy, you know. You won't have to remember that girl ever again. You won't want to, I promise. Her hand found my cheek. It had only been 2 days since I'd last seen Grace. Had last touched her. but it was like I had already forgotten a person's warmth. I raised my hand to bat hers away and found that I couldn't do it. Instead, I put my hand on hers. I was close to tears. There were so many emotions in me that confused me and overwhelmed me. But Anna was here, and she was whispering that she'd never leave. That's really nice, though. Oh, gosh, Dan. Why you gotta do that? We made love there on the couch. Afterwards, I used the sweater to wipe the sweat off me. Anna laid next to me, soft and warm, both her arms wrapped around one of mine. Well, now we know why she thinks I like her, I guess. In the morning, after the long night, Anna looked to me and asked me a question. I'm tired, aren't you? Uh-huh. I won't go to work today. I'll call in sick. You work at a hospital. Calling in sick means you should go to work. What about you? I don't know. I won't go to work. I hadn't thought at all about work. It was so irrelevant. That's a good idea. Hey, I'm going to my apartment. I want to have a nice hot shower. Care to join me? Oh, come with? I was just making a joke, but I guess I saw that coming. Sure, yes. My apartment had a perfectly working shower, of course, but I didn't want to be by myself. I was scared. Yeah, I get that. After I'd had a shower at her place, Anna told me I could stay there for a while. Until you feel better, she told me. What do you say? I said yes. And that's how it went. So where is this leading up to with Grace? I don't feel shame for what I did. I know I should, but I don't. The problem is, I don't really feel like I did any of that. To be fair, he thought Grace had left him, so I guess that's fair. It's more like I was watching myself do those things, watching myself get tricked and cheat on Grace, and live with that woman who's caused so much misery to so many people. How many? I know I should be ashamed. It's a disgusting thing I did, and I can't take it back. I let myself be made into an animal. The 1 month is something I'd like to forget, and to never remember. I'm sure Grace would understand though, she's so sweet. So I won't write about it, or about anything more. I've written enough. I'm done. This journal has helped me a lot, but I don't need it anymore. This is then. It's goodbye. So, goodbye. JFK. Get it? Haha, got him. What is that? What is that? Am I in a different room, or is that the sheets? What? Okay. I woke up and found the room dark. It was probably nighttime. Chapter 5. Okay. We'll go back and give it a save there. And no, that's quick save. We'll give it a save there and continue next time. Ooh, I don't even know what to say about that chapter. That was something. That was intense. Well, as always, if you enjoyed this, then do please subscribe, leave a like. Let me know what you thought. Once again, I'm still really into this game. This is getting really interesting, so please continue this journey along with me. And until next time, see ya!